Jack, I suppose just first of all, what's it been like kind of getting back into county rollout with the provinces last week?
Yeah, it was great. It was a nice change of scenery. We trained very well, got away with our provinces, got a bit of extra work, conditioning, weights in. Good to kind of get your mind off rugby maybe for a week and then back into a good week for preparation against Wales.
Yeah. What about from your own position, Jack? Because obviously, you know, Keane Healy's injury aside, you've made huge strides in the last year. I mean, what's it been like sort of building towards a World Cup journey and even just trying to get yourself in the mindset of being part of that?
Yeah, it's obviously very exciting, but I try and just concentrate on my own job and work on my strengths and obviously work more so on my weaknesses. I've never been involved in a World Cup sort of preparation, so it is brilliant, and it's really ramping up now, and this weekend is going to be a good test because the Wales are going to send over a pretty tough side, and it'll be a good marker for us.
I mean, what do the older lads in the group say to you? You know, when it is your first kind of World Cup journey, this is obviously such new territory for you. I know you've been in Six Nations and everything before, but like, do the likes of Cian, you know, have a quiet word with you and tell you kind of what to expect over the next few weeks?
Not really. I don't feel that there's too much of a difference, and it's not as if we're going over to New Zealand or South Africa for a World Cup. We're actually just going over to England, so it's there's not a whole lot different. You're still in camp for 8 weeks, and you're in camp for 8 weeks with Six Nations, so there's not a whole lot of difference. It's just after the 8 weeks you're going on to another 8 weeks. It's just kind of resetting it, but yeah, no, there's not a whole lot of difference.
What are the nerves like now this week? Because it could be a final test, a final trial for some guys this weekend, and even during the week in training to try and impress Joe as well. Yeah,
absolutely. I suppose every time you go out and train, you're trying to impress coaches and impress your teammates, and it's a fine balance of getting your stuff right and not kind of being inside your shell too much, because if you don't express yourself, you're not going to produce your best ability. So I think just guys really sort of enjoying themselves and not worrying about too much, like about the small things, just kind of going out and enjoying yourself, I suppose. It's one of the best Irish setups I've ever been in, and team setups I've ever been in, and it's quite tough. Like if you make a mistake in a game, you know the guy who is behind you is going to be not making the mistake, and it can be pushing you on and making you a better player. So that can only be good for the team, and we don't want guys sort of doing their own thing. It's kind of everyone for the team.